when you get ready to say no to people, it's not hard. It really isn't hard to say no. Stephen Covey, the guy who says use those words, actually has said many times, if you're going to say no, it's okay. How many of you in your jobs can actually say no to people? Let's start with your city manager or your main boss and then go to your council. Can you tell them no and feel good about it? No, you're all chicken. You're not so chicken into the fact that you can't do it. It's true. It's hard to say no to those people that you respect. So there's ways to do it, and we're going to talk about them. One of them, of course, naturally, is if you really don't have time, tell them you don't have time. If you don't have time, you don't have time. Now, my love with clerks, I know that you folks are the best multitaskers I've ever actually seen. I have been to Joan's office, and she has a very small office. Chris is here. She's great. Where's Chris? Chris is great. And she has Sue. We'll get it down. All I know is that these 3 people do the work of 100. And that's because they have the ability. But time has to be an issue. So make a note that anytime you can't do it today, maybe I'll have time later. And as Stephen Covey says, he says, if you say no a bunch of times now, you'll have the opportunity to say yes later. I say it all the time. No, I can't. I would like to help you. I'm unable to. Maybe I can help you. When I pick on Les a little bit for this part of it because you know what? He's so talented in very specific areas. When someone comes and asks me to do something, I know better than to say yes for me, but I say I know somebody who. And you need to learn to do that because you have talents within your city government of people who do more than just sit at this box. I have done a stereotyping class for clerks, both here in California. I've done it in Ohio, New York, Canada, Oregon, Washington, all those places. And I do it on stereotyping to tell people, don't put people in boxes they shouldn't be in. You've been put in boxes that you shouldn't be in. You've been said, okay, you know what? We're going to have her do it because she is really good at this, and you think that job sucks. Don't allow yourself to be put in a box. But remember everybody's box because you might be able to direct them to something. You may be able to send it to them saying, you know what, I know somebody who likes doing that, will do a great job for you. Let's go find them. Let's get them to do it for us. And then hopefully that person understands the word no, and you understand to accept no, and you can move towards with it.